The Heart of the Perfection of Wisdom Sutra. I prostrate to the Arya Triple Gem. Thus did I hear at one time. Bhagavan was dwelling on a massive Vulture's mountain in Rajgriha, together with a great community of monks and a great community of bodhisattvas. At that time, the Bhagavan was absorbed in the concentration on the categories of phenomena called profound perception. Also at that time, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Aryavalokiteshvara looked upon the very practice of the profound perfection of wisdom and beheld those five aggregates also as empty of inherent nature. Then, through the power of the Buddha, the Venerable Shariputra said this to the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Aryavalokiteshvara. How should any son of the lineage train who wishes to practice the activity of the profound perfection of wisdom? He said that, and the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Aryavalokiteshvara said this to the Venerable Charadvatiputra. Shariputra, any son of the lineage or daughter of the lineage who wishes to practice the activity of the profound perfection of wisdom should look upon it like this, correctly and repeatedly beholding those five aggregates also as empty of inherent nature. Form is empty, emptiness is form. Emptiness is not other than form. Form is also not other than emptiness. In the same way, feeling, discrimination, compositional factors, and consciousness are empty. Shariputra, likewise, all phenomena are emptiness, without characteristic, unproduced, unceased, stainless, not without stain, not deficient, not fulfilled. Shariputra, therefore, in emptiness there is no form, no feeling, no discrimination, no compositional factors, no consciousness. No eye, no ear, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind. No visual form, no sound, no odor, no taste, no object of touch, and no phenomenon. There is no I element, and so on, up to and including no mind element and no mental consciousness element. There is no ignorance, no extinction of ignorance, and so on, up to and including no aging and death, and no extinction of aging and death. Similarly, there is no suffering, origination, cessation, and path. There is no exalted wisdom, no attainment, and also no non-attainment. Shariputra, therefore, because there is no attainment, bodhisattvas rely on and dwell in the perfection of wisdom, the mind without obscuration and without fear. Having completely passed beyond error, they reach the end point of nirvana. All the Buddhas who dwell in the three times also manifestly, completely awaken to the unsurpassable, perfect, complete enlightenment in reliance on the perfection of wisdom. Therefore, the mantra of the perfection of wisdom, the mantra of great knowledge, the unsurpassed mantra, the mantra equal to the unequaled, the mantra that thoroughly pacifies all suffering, should be known as truth since it is not false. The mantra of the perfection of wisdom is declared. Tayata, Om, Gate, Gate, Paragate, Parasam Gate, Bodhi, Soha. Shariputra, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva should train in the profound perfection of wisdom like that. Then the Bhagavan arose from that concentration and commended the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Aryavalokiteshvara, saying, well said, son of the lineage. It is like that. It is like that. One should practice the profound perfection of wisdom just as you have indicated. Even the Tathagatas rejoice. The Bhagavan having thus spoken, the Venerable Sharadvatiputra, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Aryavalokiteshvara, and those surrounding in their entirety, along with the world of gods, humans, asuras, and Gandharvas, were overjoyed and highly praised that spoken by the Bhagavan. Saji Poki Jokshing Meto Tramrira Lingji Nide Gan Pali Sangye Jindu Mikte Uwa Idroku Namada Jingla Chopa Sho Idam Guru Ratna Mandala Kam Niriyatayami Sangye Jodang Choki Chok Nam La Jang Chu Bardu Dagni Kap Suchi Dagi Chunyen Gi Pe Sonam Gi Jola Penchi Sangye Drupa Sho Sangye Chodang Choki Chok Nam La Jang Chu Bardu Dagni Kap Suchi Dagi Chunyen Gi Pe Sonam Gi Jola Penchir Sangye Drupa Sho Sangye Chodang Soki Chonam La Jangchu Bardu Dagni Kapsuchi Dagi Chunyen Gi Pe Sonam Gi Jola Penchir Sangye Drupa Sho
Wange doje ni zone dawa dan je wange je dan de chene dan je pa kong dan de la yang za. Oni ni je zon den je be la jen je san ze kang je dan. Ya na be ma den je je. So an de se shin do len. Ambo la ye ge na le dan je ge de bo da da me ge na da. Dan je ge do da chen do. So now we are going to do the breath meditation for a few minutes, okay? Yes. Let us relax. We should breathe 7 times into nostrils and breathe 7 times both nostrils. Count your breath, watch your breath. Be aware of your breath. Just focus on breath. Watch it breath. Count your breath. Just focus, just mindful, aware of your breath. When you breathe in, visualize, receive all the good qualities, compassion, bodhicitta, kindness, good qualities from the Dhamma. And when you breathe out, we should visualize all the negative comments, all the bad emotions, and some things, obviously, come out, release away with breath, and it goes to the underground to Dhamma comes out. Just focus on breath. Look at breath. Watch your breath. onto your brain. Mindful and awareness of your breath. As I mentioned that before, there are many benefits to this meditation, both physical, mental, and emotions. And through this meditation, we increase our positive energy and mindfulness, awareness, and the main purpose of this meditation, my mind is to be free from distractions and make a good balance of mind. This is the purpose of this meditation, breath meditation. So this is very important, especially before we start sati practice, sadhana, and what kind of practice. Basically, we need this meditation. It's very important. As I mentioned that before, this meditation is something like fundamental of our practice. So because we need, good balance of mind, we should practice based on a good balance of mind and good heart and clean, pure mind and pure motivation. So we need this meditation before start practice. Very important. So we should understand what is the value of this brand meditation. So now we're going to meditate on a mind, do a short meditation on our mind, meditate on our mind. Where is our mind? Please try to find your mind. What is the nature of mind? What is the reality nature of mind? What is the ultimate nature of mind? Watch it, the mind. Try to find the mind. Our mind is not a color. Our mind is not form. Our mind is not touchable. It is intouchable. It is not form. We can't touch it. But mind is very powerful. Itself, it so mind is very bright and clean and very powerful. Mind has potential for more everything. We need to understand the Buddha nature. What is the meaning of the Buddha nature? We should realize nature of mind. This meditation is very, very important to understand mind. Especially this meditating, we need this meditation in order to understand nature of mind. Through this meditation, to know how to control our mind, how to develop our mind, how to take care of our mind. It's very important. And through this meditation, we try to find I. Where is I? What is the difference between I and mind? If we meditate constantly and consistently, um, this meditation, hopefully we will understand about mind and I. So very important, this meditation. We need to make this meditate every morning or every night for a few minutes. Very, very important. Okay, thank you. So actually today's our topic is Lama Atisha's teachings, special advice from his heart. So last Wednesday I talked about uh, generosity. So so this 12 verse. In this verse, he said that Lama Atisha said that we should practice generosity. We should understand that there are three different generosities: the generosity of giving, the generosity of dharma, and the generosity of being free from fearful situations. This is three different generosities. First, we should understand these three different kinds of generosities. Very, very important. Okay. First one is generosity of giving. Second one is generosity of dharma. Third one is generosity of being free from fearful situations. According to the Buddhism, the generosity of giving means giving material things to others, unconditional giving without any expectation, and especially without, miserliness. Miserliness. This is very important. If you are giving something to others with miserliness, then this is not pure generosity of giving. That is why the Buddha said, whether giving something big or small doesn't matter. That giving without miserliness is the best generosity. And if we give something with expectation of getting back something better, then this is not a pure generosity. According to Buddhist philosophy, Buddhist religion, this is not a pure generosity practice, generosity dharma, generosity of dharma. With give something with expectation and with miserliness. So this is quite similar to the world dharma. So we should practice generosity of giving. without negative pride and without negative ego, without any expectations. So this is very, very important. If you practice with ego, if you practice with expectation, if you practice with negative pride, this is not big. This is not pure dharma, and especially ego is the main cause to degenerate ourselves, decrease our dharma and practice. If we give the dharma to others, for example, the best generosity giving the dharma to others without ego and expectation. If we give dharma to others with the expectation of find something like money, and fame, and reputation, then this is not a pure dharma. Generosity of dharma means not only teachings. We should understand that this is very important. Generosity of dharma means not only teaching from this higher throne and higher seat, and not teaching just monks and lamas and geshes teachers teaching. Not that one. But that everyone can practice generosity of dharma. Okay, everyone. For example, if we are to recite some mantras to our dogs and cats with a good motivation, this is also a part of Dhamma, what is generosity of Dhamma. Then this is the best practice of generosity of Dhamma. If we are, reciting some mantras loudly, the numberless sentient beings will hear our, recitations of this mantra. This is a very big generosity of Dhamma. So we can practice generosity of Dhamma, anytime, everywhere. So, this generosity of Dhamma is the best, generosity. Much, much better than other generosities. This is more profit, more benefit. So we have chance to practice this generosity of Dhamma, If we listen to Omani Peme Hoi loudly and with good motivation, this can be best generosity of Dhamma. So numberless, beings can hear it and can receive this Dhamma words. Numberless formless beings. Okay? It's very important. It's very easy. No need money, no need special condition, no need something higher living condition. No need any certain times, no need any special time, no need any special room or something accommodation. So we can any times, everywhere. Really. That's why, so Buddha is also Buddha is very precious and very special gift. Because he taught us numberless different teachings. And very open and very easy. So, because Buddha, he taught, through all the sentient beings, not only for human beings, not only for rich people, not only, so human beings. That's why we have, so many different teachings. We have a chance to practice. I heard that one Lama Subramuche, what is the story from Lama Subramuche? Lama Subramuche was, recently a very long mantra in the center of, Moscow city on a very busy route. Moscow, yeah, this is Russia, isn't it? Moscow, yeah, Moscow city on a very, very busy route. And he said that this is, was the best generosity of Dhamma because numberless people heard and see, and numberless formless beings also heard hearing his recitation. He was read this scripture, this mantra, very loud. On the very busy route, the center of the city, Moscow city. This is, true, very true. Because numberless sentient beings, surround ourselves. According to Buddhism philosophy, we should believe numberless sentient beings, surround ourselves, around ourselves. Numberless. But we can't say them all, because they are, invisible and formless. I, remember another one story about Lama Sabarmuche. He said that when he gave, initiation, a center, maybe in France, he said that when he was given initiation at the center, any center in France, a woman come up to him and cry. So Rinpoche asked her, what had happened? What happened? And she told Rinpoche, I have seen many hungry ghosts in the garden of that center, outside the temple, outside the temple or center. So she was unhappy and felt very shocked. Rinpoche believed her, and after the initiation, he gave blessed water to hungry ghosts. And he was blessing the water and throwing it everywhere in the garden. With resenting Chirisa mantra, Om Mani Padme Hum. This story I heard from. And another story I heard from Buddhist attempt. So of course, it's on. So many, many hungry ghosts around us. Many bad beings. Many it smells. What is ether? Smells, scents. But we can't see. And of course, many gods and many goddesses. And many, demons. So, the generosity of the Dharma is very important, easy for us. Anytime, anywhere, so we can practice generosity, this generosity. Everyone can recite Om Mani Padme, the mantra of the Chirisen. As I mentioned before, especially for dogs and cats and horse, or whatever we have. And we recite mantra for all of the sentient beings. It's very important. It's very easy. Actually, I heard many stories from Rinpoche. Rinpoche, always, all the times, when he sees some animals or insects on the road and the street, he recite mantra and prayer. I heard also another story, but this story is not from Lama Rinpoche. I heard this story from a very old Tibetan monk. He was living quite far from Kopan in Nepal. He's a Gelu monk. But he comes to Kopan once every year for the Great Prayer Festival, just after Tibetan New Year. After Tibetan New Year's, we have a very big celebration. It's a Gelu Molam, Gelu Great Prayer. So every year he came to come for the Great Prayer Festival. He stayed at Kopan for around 1 month and 28 days, something like that, after the ceremony. He was a very good friend of ours at about Kimbu. Lama Lundu's friend. And he practiced, the water therma, every night. He always practiced water therma offering every night. This meant he made the water therma offering to hungry ghosts and Buddha beings. One day he told me that here at Kopan, at Kopan there were many hungry ghosts. And he shook his head. He had many hungry ghosts at Kopan. I asked him, how did you see them? But he said to me that every night they come to get water therma for him. All the hungry ghosts come to him getting water therma. Really. So they can see. Because they became very good friends with hungry. So that's why, Su practice and the water thermal practice and thermal practice is very important for Buddha beings and especially for benefit all of the Buddha beings and hungry ghosts. So very important. Many Tibetan masters practice something special after their food. They keep remaining little bit of food from their lunch and dinner, a few pieces of food, keep set. Then after, eat, then they offer. Offering means give to, hungry ghosts and Buddha beings. This also nice, very nice. This simple practice. No need water therma and no need any therma, no need any samba, special material. There's something, what says, rest of food. This depends on visualization. This I mentioned that before, whether big or the small doesn't matter. Everything depends on our motivation. Everything depends on our visualization. This is one small piece of food you can visualize. This give to numberless hungry ghosts and other things. You can visualize. So this is the best practice of generosity. So I remember another story. This story I heard, when I was in Tibet at my monastery when I was very young in Tibet. A Geshe always, practiced the Su practice. And every day he offered Su around the 6 o'clock, 8 p.m. afternoon. He offered around the 6 p.m. But one day he, a long conversation with a monk. He talked with a monk. So delight his Su offering. That immediately he heard something special sound from the hungry ghost. He said that he said to that monk, the hungry ghost already came because today Su offering was delayed. So he also knows when it come hungry ghost and something he hearing sound, so the special sound of hungry ghosts. And the Su practice especially this for hungry ghosts and Buddha beings. So, and especially according to Buddhist philosophy, maybe everyone knows, as you know, Jai practice, Jai practice, what is English? Yeah, Jai practice. Oh no, in English, what he said. In the translation, what means Jai? Jai. Actually, Jai means cut. According to Jai practice, we give our body to Buddha beings, hunger. Jai means, actually, Jai means, cutting ourselves to some, cutting ourselves, grasping mind. And, we offer we give our body to hungry ghosts and other beings. Our body. So many Tibet masters and India masters, they practice Jai, at the cemetery in evening, night. So many families, many hungry ghosts they come, probably to come to eat his body. But this Jai practice not easy. We should practice based on bodhicitta and realization of emptiness. Without the realization of emptiness and without bodhicitta, very difficult. Not easy to give our body to others. So, but we can visualize, meditate, visualizing. I give my body to numberless sentient beings. We can. This is the best practice of generosity. So now I'm going to a little bit about generosity of protection against danger in order to let others be free from a fearful situation and to be protected from the dreadful situation of losing life. This is a practice of generosity of protection against danger. This practice means safe and protected from fearful situations. Okay. This is also this easy for us. I think this practice is good for us because we can do it easily, and we have a lot of opportunity to practice this generosity in our daily lives. For example, if we try to protect any animal or any a small insects from a fearful situation on the street or a big road, then this is the best practice of generosity. Okay, this is also a best generosity. We can save, we can protect many insects from fearful situation and from the streets, from the roads, from our home, in the kitchen, everywhere. Especially in our kitchen, so come many mosquitoes come. You need to protect them and save them. This is also practice of generosity. This is very important generosity, very powerful, but not so difficult for us. And mosquitoes, ants, This is the practice generosity. This, if we save another's life and if we rescue someone's life from a fearful situation, or by animals in order to free them, animals that were to be killed, then this is the best practice of generosity. Best. So this generosity also we can practice. We can do. So we will have if you practice this, generosity of this, save animals, protect animals, and risking animals' life. Then we will have healthy life and long life from this good karma. Really, this is what is related to our this karma. We will have a healthy life and long life from this karma. And we will have less suffering and less pain and less physical and mental problems due to this practice, due to this karma, good karma. So this is very important practice in our daily life, in our mind. Because we want happiness, overcome suffering. So this practice is the main cause of its happiness, happy life, and long life. Cause of a happy life, cause of a long life, and we will have less suffering, less pain, and less physical and mental problems and obstacles. So this practice is also very important, very, very important. This practice is easy for us. It's a mission that beautiful. Generosity of Dharma and generosity of this this life. It's not difficult for us. No need money, no need time, special time. And not so difficult like meditation. Really. So very, very important. And the Buddha said, himself, if you are poor, no problem. You have no money, so no problem. You can practice generosity. If you don't have anything for others, no problem. Still, you can practice generosity. You can share your compassion. You can share your love. And you can share your genuine smile with others. Buddha said that. So we can send to others our compassion and love and kindness and blessing and positive energies with others. What is with our brain? Lama Subramanian said that. Maybe I missed last night. When we breathe out, we should visualize, send to others our compassion and love and kindness and good qualities, happiness to others, share with others. This is also, one part of the practice of generosity. So when we breathe out, we should think, I am sending to others goodness and kindness, happiness for all of our mother sentient beings to be happy and be free from the suffering of samsara. So, everything depends on our practical, really, and practice. If we engage in practice, we can. We have many good opportunities with this life, this simple life, this simple body. We can do many things. We can practice many different things, many different practices for all the benefit of mother sentient beings. So as I request many times, we need to recite mantras. Okay, mantra of cherishing, mantras of what is hara. Very important, really, really important. This is not for ourselves, not for our this life. For all the mother sentient beings, we can recite anytime. We can do this kind of recitations when we driving, when we traveling. We can. With good motivation, not so difficult. This is the best practice of generosity, as I mentioned that before. This is generosity of Dharma. So we need to do. So we can be very important. Maybe we can make promise. Oh, I must listen to few hundred thousands of money. Maybe we can make a design and to make the promise to reset recent mantra 1,000. Yes, 1,000 times, 1,000 every day. Really, then we slowly become a routine. Then you can be happy with recent mantra. Only 1,000 or money payment are very easy. Maybe 10 minutes. No, 10 minutes. Very easy. Really, If you recite some mantras, then you can remember, compassion and love and practice. This is not only recite, not only recitation. This is reminder, best reminders. Really, when you recite Om Mani Padme Hum, you remember, Lama Atisha. When you recite the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum, you can remember compassion. It's very important. Prayers and sadhana. Especially as I mentioned that before, when you recite the mantra, you can recite the mantra while visualize compassion, Avalokitesha, meditate on Avalokitesha and compassion. You can do at the same time. This is also not difficult, not so difficult. If we have time. But recite mantra, no need anytime. When we cook, best time to recite mantra. Okay? And when we make clean in our room, we can recite mantra. Very easy. And special, this related to make clean our room. As Lama Sabarmuche's advice, when we make clean our room, we should visualize clean our negative karmas and grasping minds and minds, and for all the sentient beings. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about 33 verse. Transcendent pleasures and modern distraction have no value. Therefore, enrich yourself with olive oil, which is really matters, and practice of generosity. You will thereby become beautiful in this life and joy and happiness in next. Anger, hatred, and deceit abound in the adult age of kids. Therefore, protect yourself with the harmers of patience. Do not prostrate in samsara due to laziness and kind of fire of effort to attain siddhi. So, the first line, so he said that we should practice discipline. If you practice 6 perfections, especially if you practice patience and morality, then we will get happy life, well, happy life and well, and we will become beautiful and enjoy and happiness in next life. Especially this verse tell us that we should practice discipline purely, pure morality purely, based on this beautiful life. This means that first we need to make beautiful life and meaningful life and attractive for everyone equally. Then we can practice this properly. That means, first we try to control ourselves and to make a good heart, beautiful heart, meaningful life. Then we can be attractive person for everyone equally. And we can be attractive life for everyone. If we are spending our lives peacefully and harmlessly and without any malicious thoughts, then this is a especially fundamental moral and ethical and quality of practice discipline. Because Nagarjuna said that the discipline is like the same kind of ground in which all the non-sentient beings grown up, like trees and plants and flowers. And so discipline is the same and the most important foundation of all the good mental qualities. All the good mental qualities come from practice discipline and practice morality. He said that all the flowers and trees and plants from ground and in the field, exactly the same. Discipline is the same ground. All the good qualities, all the mental good qualities, compassion, love, and kindness from practice discipline. And especially, this maintaining of concentration from discipline, practice discipline, and maintaining of wisdom. All the wisdoms also come from practice discipline. That's why practice discipline was very important, very, very important. Discipline or morality. We should understand that this example of wisdom comes from concentration. Concentration comes from discipline. That is why in our Buddhist teachings, especially, we always talk about discipline first, be the most relevant of this stage. In our philosophy and in our text, first talk about discipline, then concentration, then wisdom. First, we talk about discipline or morality, the most relevant of this stage. Wisdom from concentration come from discipline. This means that the practice of discipline is a cause of concentration, and the practice of concentration is a cause of wisdom. In this way, we should understand that all of our good mental qualities come from practice of discipline. So the India masters, Chandakirti, said that discipline is main cause of the three higher realms. Especially, practice discipline is the main cause of human life. And also the Tibetan master, Tome-san, he said that we cannot benefit ourselves fully without practice discipline, without practice of discipline. And we should fulfill others' benefit. It's a joy. He said that we cannot benefit ourselves fully without practice of discipline. Still, we should fulfill others. It is others' benefit. It is something like a job. That means impossible to do something. We can do something for others. without practicing discipline. Without practice discipline, we can't do benefit for ourselves, interesting, or we can't make a meaningful, fulfilling ourselves. So you need to practice discipline. So now we should understand how to practice discipline. Basically, we should understand the 10 non-virtues. We need to practice the 10 non-virtues in order to give up. We need to practice in order to, in order to give up 10 non-virtues. It's very important. And, we need practice in order to develop 10 virtues. Ten virtues means which are the opposition of 10 non-virtues. And we must try to give up 10 non-virtues. This is very important. This is the best practice of this. Okay? This is a common discipline. Monks and nuns and lay people, lay person. This is common. And this is also common of in Hinduism. Many religious practices give up 10 non-virtues. Okay, this is also one part of the practice discipline. Okay, if we try to give up 10 non-virtues in the scientific practice, in order to give up 10 non-virtues, and in order to develop 10 virtues, this is one best practice of discipline. Actually, discipline means take care of our speech, take care of our mind, take care of our body. This is best discipline, self-discipline. And this is the best practice of discipline and morality. Actually, in Tibet, tuti means morality. Morality means, control ourselves from negative actions. This is definition of discipline. Okay, try to protect ourselves from misdeeds and misactions and non-virtue actions. So this is discipline. This is morality. This is very special discipline. We try to save ourselves from bad actions. It's a mission different. It's exactly this, if you take care of your speech, take care of your body, take care of your mind, this is the best practice. Okay? So this will become, cause of human life. And this can become a cause of, higher, higher state, higher realms. But we should understand so there's many different disciplines, okay? Different morals. So many different. If we have any vows like monks and nuns and Bodhicitta vows and Tantric vows, and maybe we have Lamprasa vows. That is the best, practice of moral discipline. If we keep vows, try to keep vows, practice vows. This is best, practice of discipline and morality. But monks' vows, of course, only monks can practice. Okay, nuns' vows only nuns can practice. Nuns have, only monks have. And Bodhicitta vows maybe you have, many people have. And Tandri vows also some some people have. I think many people have. And line press vows we can practice. Line people vows. Actually, vows and discipline is very similar, very same. Okay. That with any vows, we can get benefit, merits from each day and night. Okay, vows. If you have vows, you can get merit and benefit from every day, every time, day and night, because you have vows. When you sleep, you have vows. When you wake up, you have vows. Until you die, you have vows. That's why we can create good karma with these vows. And we can get merits from these vows. And what is it? Forever. From each day and night. Whether we have good motivation or we don't have good motivation, doesn't matter. We can get merits if we have vows. So that's why we take vows, receive some vows. It's very important. Very important. Refugee vows and Tandri vows, Bodhicitta vows, vows and land plus vows, vows of land plus, very important. Very, very important. But uh, we should understand, very important. Monks and nuns can't can't receive and can't do land plus vows. Okay, this is important. Monks and nuns and take land plus vows, because monks and nuns have ordination vows for life until death. That's why monks can't take line plus vows. Line plus vows is vows for a day. For a day. That's why monks and nuns can't do line plus vows practice. But monks can practice bodhicitta vows and Dhamma. And monks can practice Mahayana priest, Mahayana vows, Mahayana priest, Mahayana priest. Yeah, it's Mahayana vows. This is different due to different motivation. Actually, Mahayana priest also priest. Yeah, what is Mahayana priest? Yeah, precepts. Precept. Yeah, precepts. Mahayana vows, Mahayana precepts. Also for one day. This is, but we monks can practice this. But monks can't do practice in layperson vows. Because, Mahayana vows, this precept, this deep, we need bodhicitta operation, bodhicitta mind. So line preservers we don't need. For line preservers, we don't need to try to generate bodhicitta. Line preservers don't need to practice on based on bodhicitta. That's why it's, so as I mentioned that before, we are very lucky, really, and we can practice in our daily life, in our this simple life. We can practice morality, we can practice generosity, we can practice wisdom and patience. So we can practice many different things. And especially, this our body, this life is very good for practice. Very, very good for practice. The best, life for practice. Our life and nature, life nature of the human beings. This is, special for practice patience. So we have many small difficulties and different sufferings. This kind of sufferings, this kind of problems, very good for practice patience. Really, when we have small problems, small sufferings, and we should be patient with these sufferings, these problems. And when we get some problems from our friends, our families, we can, practice patience. So our life nature, the nature of life nature of human beings, very, very good condition, good for practice patience, especially anytimes, everywhere, forever, we can practice patience with our friends, with our family, with our husband, wives, and child, and our neighbors. We have a lot of opportunities to practice patience. And we can be we can practice with our life condition, living conditions. Sometimes feeling extremely happy, sometimes feeling extremely sad and unhappy, sometimes so sad, and so is an expectations, but sometimes feel, sometimes healthy, sometimes sick, sometimes calm, and sometimes angry, sometimes smile, and sometimes all wrinkles and bald on our forehead, the same like rightful character. Under this kind of the situation, we can practice patience. Very, very beautiful practice patience. So we can practice patience anytime for it with our life. When we are alone, but still we have many problems, many small problems, difficulties, with our life. So we can practice patience. And sometimes quite difficult to manage a life and peaceful life. But if we have patience, then we can make happy. Really, sometimes quite difficult. But if you be patient, if you practice patience, and you can be happy, then you can manage to peaceful life. Buddha said himself that human life nature is very good for practice patience. All the time we are extremely, for example, all the times we are extremely happy, nor have any opportunity to patience, patient, practice patience. If we are extremely happy, we can't try to practice patience. We can't remember practice patience. So we need a little bit, a little more small problems. Small problems good for us. Okay? Really, sometimes headache, sometimes cough, sometimes pain backside, legs, hands, and it is good for us, good for practice. This is the best reminders. This maybe can be suffering and remind them of practice. This is the nature of human life. So we have this kind of conditions, for so Buddha said himself, human life nature is the best condition of practice patience, practice the patience, and the Dharma practice as well. Yes. As I mentioned, if we are extremely happy and peace and calm, there's not have chance to practice the patience. Anyway, we should understand life nature and especially life of samsara. On that way, we can be patient, and we can practice patience, and we can be good person. If we can be patient, then we are happy forever. If we have patience in our life, we never stress and depression. Really. If we can't be patient with small problems, then we can't control ourselves. Then we can't keep our peace of mind. If we try to be patient, then we can keep peace of mind and peaceful state of mind. And then we can develop inner strength and inner peace. So we should practice patience. Very important. Especially, who have family, we need to practice patience. Okay? This is very, very important. This is the main cause of happiness of family. Really, really. If we practice patience, we don't need divorce. If we practice compassion and love and patience, we don't need a divorce. We can keep a happy life and can make a happy life. Again, we can get happy. Then we can make this happy family. Really. This is the best solution of making happy family and keep a happy family. Without patience, they're very difficult, very difficult. then maybe we will get feeling to run away from family. But if we run away from family, but then you are still in samsara. You are still in samsara family. You can't run away from human society because you are human. So best way is to control ourselves and practice patience. This is the best way to keep a happy family. So if we be patient, we can be happy forever. If we have a patient in our life, never stress and never depressions. If we practice, if we are practicing patience, then we can be free from mental problems, physical problems, and also money problems in this life. This is very clear, really. If we practice, if we are practice patience, then we can be free from mental problems and physical problems and money problems in this life. For example, if we angry at others, then our mind agitates with anger, and this anger destroy our peace of mind. Whether did they get any big physical problems, but already destroyed your mind, your peace of your mind. And if if you lose inner peace, inner happiness, and then unhappy, then that is the become big cause of physical problems. And this is, you lose your physical health. So, according to Buddhist philosophy, so many different diseases come from anger and attachment, really, and jealous. Anger and attachment, special cause of disease, physical problems. That's why if we be patient, if we practice patience, then we can keep peace of mind. We have if we have happiness, inner peace. In this way, we can keep a happy life. So so this is very important. So I'm sorry. Now I'm stop here. Too much. If you have any question, please.
Questions online, please raise your hand.
Any questions here? Does your dog have any questions?
Doesn't look like there's any online.
No questions, question.
Okay. Anyway.
Prayers, Geshe?
Yes, if no question.
Prayers, Michael, please. Devadi Nyurduda Lama Sangye Drugyone Drowa Chikamalupa De Sala Gopasho Chan Dhondup Sem Jogrin Poche Makye Panam Ke Gyurchi Kewa Nyampa Me Payam Gong Ne Gong Du Pelwar Shom Gangri Rawe Korwe Sinkam Dil Pendang Dewa Malu Jungwene Chenre Zegwan Tenzin Gatso Yi Zape Site Bardu Tengyurchi. Prayer for Rinpoche's swift return. Peerless teacher and assembly of the children of the victorious ones, Shravakas and Prateka Buddhas. Victorious Lozang, father and sons, along with the lineage masters, all the objects of refuge of infinite lands, please bestow the virtue and goodness of accomplishing this prayer here and now. Holding and spreading the Muni's precious and complete teachings through explanation and practice, you wore the armor of patience that is never discouraged. Incomparable, venerable Guru, to you I make requests. While striving single-pointedly for the sake of the victorious one's teachings, the sole gateway through which all benefits and happiness emerge, and from other living beings, you suddenly departed to peace. What a great loss. Nevertheless, through the undeceiving truth of the blessings of the ocean of the three jewels and the great waves of bodhicitta of the children of the victorious ones, may the smile of a reincarnation swiftly beam in glory for fortunate disciples. And please hold Geshe Tashi and Geshe Cherub's long lives in your hearts.
Jisinagane Patanroa Jisinage Patizidani Nijin, Redon Sewasho, Sanjaneva Tiniba Nudin and Taji, Rain and Himalaya Tati enjoy me passion. Jambe Bao Jeta Kambada Kundu Sambadia, Eta Kundi, Tisha, Goan, Tatam Jeva. Thank you.